Hey there everybody, welcome back to Metroid Prime. This is Spiraling Helix, and last time we made it into this furnace where we are burning alive! Well, not really, because apparently a furnace isn't actually all that hot. Even though there are hotter places around here that we do take damage from. Well, apart from that, last time we actually got the Morph Ball Bomb and the Charge Beam and explored a lot more of the Chozo ruins. This time though, we have to go back through a few of the rooms we've been through, as there's nothing we can do up over this way anymore. We came to a dead end. Well, there are a few other things we can do if we keep going back. And also there's this tunnel here. I'm probably never gonna take this one again, even if I come back through this room, because it's just easier to go over the top. But even though we might have reached a dead end, there is plenty of things to do. Maybe not in the Chozo ruins anymore. Got stuck on a steam pipe for some weird reason. But in this room, there's actually more things we can do. There's still that blue path up there that we can actually take this time. And that is because we can now destroy these sandstone blocks up there. But before I go up there, I actually want to scan some of the rooms, as at the top of the room there is a gate that forbids us from going through. So there's one. All you have to do is shoot that red looking tangleweed away. We will be able to scan that up in another room. I do have to scan that one again because I did leave. And before I go further, I see some war wasp hives. I want to blow them up before they spawn. There is another one around there, but I don't think I can shoot it yet. So let's break through these. Whoa, okay. Stay away from the bombs in this area, because you can fall off there randomly. But don't spawn, don't spawn. Okay, there's one round here. And I don't have much space to shoot it. Come on, there it is. And yes! Boom! That is how you take care of war wasps. But if we can actually scan this creature this time, this is the venom weed. It is the same as the tangleweed, except as denoted by its red coloring. It hurts when you touch it. That's pretty much it. I missed a runic symbol over there. Maybe I can scan it from up here, please? Yes, can I? No. Oh yes, I thought it was too far away for a moment. This runic symbol has been activated. Well, there's one more. Here's the door itself. Needs 4 runic symbols to be scanned, and would you look at that, the last one is right next to it. Cutscene? There's a cutscene. Of course there's a cutscene. Useless cutscene telling us, oh hey, there's a door we're standing right next to, and it's opening. But just in case you do need the Morph Ball bombs to get through, even though you needed them to get up here in the first place, through this tunnel we have a blast shield, and I don't think I really mentioned this in particular in my bio. These things are limited. You can miss it if you go through the whole game and destroy them all, so make sure you scan one if you haven't yet already. Anyway, moving on, we have a lot more of the venom weed and some reaper vines. Maybe using the morph ball to go underneath them isn't the best idea, but I know I can scan one of these. Maybe it was in the first room right at the beginning, but taking care of them, maybe it's this one. Nope. If we take a look at our map, it's obvious what's coming up ahead. This is probably the big boss of the Chozo ruins. This is a very slow and drawn out cutscene before I actually get to say the name of the boss. This is Flagra. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I can't do a single bit of damage when I shoot him, which sucks. Although I can stun him and he will fall on the ground if I do so. But scanning. Oh, whoops. Should have scanned. Almost forgot. That would have been very bad. So scanning Flagra, he is a giant mutant plant, probably used to be very small, but the sun and the other things have made him big. Also, you want to scan the tentacles down here. They are considered separate creatures. When you get close, they do hurt. Oh, okay, there we go. You have to get really close. And we also have, not you, we also have some mirrors which are reflecting sunlight onto him, which helps him grow. So if we shoot the mirrors back, turn the sunlight off, funnily enough, he doesn't shrink, he's just stunned. However, the things disappear and we have a morph ball slot in there. Well, if I place a bomb there, fire! If you want to deal with pesty weeds that grow a bit too large and even grow some killer sides on their limbs and try to kill you, then just burn them alive and put out the sun. Get out of here. So if he goes down in your face, you can shoot him with the charge shot. These plants stay a while. What I recommend though, ignore Flagro completely and just go straight for the mirrors. He will knock them back down, as you might have seen there. And he did it again, wow. But he'll focus on the mirrors a lot more after you knock one down. And all we want to do is make our way around the toxic water here. He is obviously the one that is fouling the water. Remember that scan thing from the last episode? That which fouls the water, seeks the sun. Well, that was referencing this guy. And this time there are 3 mirrors, as you can guess. Now, interesting thing. So I'm obviously using my charge beam because that knocks... Whoa! I hit him and the mirror in one go. Wow, that was awesome. Anyway, I'm obviously using my charge beam because that knocks it up in one go. But you don't need the charge beam for this. I can just mash it, but it's very awkward unless I'm actually right behind it. Hence the red orb there, red circle thing. Showing he's knocked down 2 of them already? He's not usually this good at knocking them. Whoa, crap. He is nowhere near this good at knocking that stuff back down when I normally fight him. Maybe it's because I'm doing this. I don't know. No, don't jump. No, I scratched my head. No, get out of here. Get out. Please, 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 let me burn him. Come on. I didn't mean to jump. I was just scratching my head. Darn, Wii Remote physics. There we go. And I reckon you guys can already guess what the 4th and final stage is. Also, I love how these slam down immediately. And then the 4th one just bounces and it doesn't even sync with the sound. But let's really focus on him this time. He might knock that first one back, but I want to get a perfect streak. Come on. Come on. Oh, I missed. I missed. No. Oh, he knocked another one back down. Did he? No, he didn't. We did it. Cool. Let's go. Also, he bounced when he lands. I love that detail. This is the last one though. So let's burn him alive. That really hurt my throat. Wow. Maybe you shouldn't do that at the beginning of an episode. But with that, Flagra has been defeated. Got some pretty little flowers spawning where he was. But also with that, every form of water that is around the Chozo ruins is now water. It is no longer toxic. And I believe if you actually scan in the room before the very hot room, and you'll see that, yeah, it is no longer toxic. But we can jump in now, we can go for a dip, we can go swimming even in our robotic suit. Surprisingly waterproof, which is good, I guess. But up here, we get our reward. This is, if I can jump up the ledge, this is the Varia suit. So let's collect this. This is one of the things we lost over on the Frigate Orpheon, like everything. And we didn't lose everything we're going to get in this game. There are 2 things? Maybe 3? I don't know. Actually no, 5 things. But with this, we get shiny orbs going into our body. And we get our shoulder pads back. Oh yeah. shoulder pads. Because you need your shoulder pads if you want to take down some alien monsters. The Vario suit has been acquired though. What it actually does, it is very good at blocking heat. So that very hot area that I almost went into over, if I think it's over here. Yes, the meditation fountain. I didn't go into the room next to it, but that room was very hot. I can go in there now, except it's a dead end because I can't get over a pool of lava. Oh, wait, can I actually? Oh no, darn it, that room was blocking me. So you do usually fall down, and this goes to show, yes, the water is no longer toxic. Also, water is terrible in this game. You are so slow. You do not want to go in water under any circumstances. But here, we also get a whole lot of boxes. Woo, blocking our path. But they will always drop missile. No, they will always drop at least one ultra energy. Replenishes 100 units. I've never actually seen 2 spawn there before. So that's pretty crazy. And we have a new creature here. You can hear him from a mile away. This is the Pulse Bombu. He drops these bombs. I don't know what that part of the body means in terms of its anatomy, but, well, oh well. Dropping down here though, I can land here and actually find these creatures. I won't scan them though, just in case you fall down. And so many war wasps. Let's take care of the hives first. Oh, that wasp blew up with its hive. Sucked in. And charge beams are good when you're actually in their face. Oh, did I get... Is there another hive, or did that many just spawn? No, that's all of them. Cool. So scanning these weird symbols, it is a cordite wall. It appears to be slightly cracked, except we can't do anything with that. Nothing can destroy cordite. Well, not yet anyway. But we also have some shiny wolves, some Chozo lore, the cries of the dying land as the great poison gets further and further. Is this just talking about the great poison and the monstrosities that are getting formed from it? I think so. You can all read it in much greater detail in my bios. Just like pause the video and see. But also if we look in this room, if we look up here, we have another door with some runic symbols, and if we look on the back of these pillars, we'll actually find only 2 of them. We won't find all 4, I'm sure you can guess where the other 2 are. But if I actually can scan these guys, I thought they were higher up. So I may as well scan these guys now. These are the Oculus. They are completely invincible actually, you cannot kill them, even if it hints at a way to kill them. I've tried it. It didn't work. They just get in your way and hurt you if you touch them. But we found another elevator! And as you look at our map, that actually connects to where that hive totem was. That's interesting how it's showing a missile door. I blew that up. Maybe it just stays as that. But in here, that is just a morph ball route, so we could have come here earlier. Going down here though, you will find out some more stuff later, and I need to just have a look at my notes. Okay, I've had a look, and I've decided in my notes that we are not going to go this way yet. Now don't worry, we will visit this little area, and if, as you know, there is an energy tank at the end of it. However, it is just a couple of collectibles and some Chozo lore. It is purely side objectives, so I think we will come back through that area later in the game, just not yet. So let's make our way to the Magmore Caverns. North. I think it said north. Did it say north? I don't know. Elevator ride away! Even though it's been going for a few seconds. Here we go, the Magmore Caverns. This looks like pretty much the same place, actually. Well, let's head through the door to find out anyway. Yeah, pretty much the same place, but we have some nice elevators. We can just jump down though, because fall damage doesn't exist. And shriek bats! We just can't get away from them. Why? Why so many? And some steamy stuff which completely blocks our vision. Wow, I cannot see a thing through that. Please go away. Okay, so there's a missile lock door here. Through here we have a save point that I do not need. I'm sure I can survive with my 83 health. Whoa, I did not know there were more there. Well, I did, but... Here we have a new creature. This is the... Grisby? Yes, this is the Grisby. He's just a small thing running around. And I killed him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we have some lava. As you can guess. Lava hurts. Don't go in the lava. But... I believe... Okay, yes. So... These past rooms up through here aren't actually hot. Even though there's lots of lava right here. The game does not consider them hot. However, when I move closer to the door, you notice my warning goes up. The game considers this doorway to be when it actually gets hot throughout into the magma caverns. Now, the entirety, I was meant to scan him. I'm sure if I miss that scan, then I am so sorry, guys. But I will try my best to scan him later. Anyway, we have reached the magma caverns. Here's a cutscene. It's got lots of lava. It's got lots of fire. It's got lots of heat. So, as you can see, we did kind of need the Vario suit. We did need shoulder pads. Scanning this guy though. This guy is special. He is in fact a magma. The so-called magma caverns named after this fire-breathing serpent. But if you just use short blasts, as you can see now, this is the best place to show it first of all. You can put him in a stun and then decapitate him somehow. But we have some more guys over here. These are the puffers. I almost thought they were plated puffers, my bad. But these are the puffers. These guys just float about doing nothing. One shot though, and they explode, leaving behind a lethal gas that hangs around for... Wow, that hurts. So that stays around for a bit. One thing you can do is jump through and avoid them like this. The other thing you can do is just... There's another magma over there? I never knew that. You can just shoot them all from a distance, and then once it's gone, you can go through. We also have up here a grapple point, but it doesn't actually go in our logbook because we don't have the grapple beam. So, let's make our way onwards. We have some sandstone. Yes. Looks very different from the sandstone in Jozo Ruins. I'm just saying. So blowing these up. We have another room which is basically the same. Good thing, actually I don't want to shoot them because that gas is probably more deadly after I shoot them than it is just avoiding them. Anyway, heading in here, many more new creatures. We have the Triclops. Cool name, just saying. This is the Triclops. He crawls around looking for stuff in circles, including me. But I'm too big, so he shoves me out. These guys can be very annoying. However, you can kill them by... Well, you didn't really get to see it, but you can guess what happened. Instead of grabbing me, he grabbed the morph ball bomb that I laid down, which blew him up. Sweet! In saying that, you can't, like... Please don't carry me. This is why these guys suck. They're like magnetic. So if you even go anywhere near in front of them, they will pick you up, and they home in on you. It's crazy, but you can't just bomb around them. They do need to pick up the bomb completely in order for it to actually do anything. Heading in here though, we have a much bigger room. I think this is actually a bit more caverny than the earlier magma caverns spot, but we got some boxes. Get out of my way. I want to go this way. Okay, so we have some puffers, but I don't care about them. If we look at our map, we have two directions. I want to go this way, because, as you can guess, it isn't the real way. But if you look, we can't get through because of a cave-in. However, there does seem to be a way through with the mothball, so let's follow this underground path to see where that leads. And that has a whole lot of Triclopses in there. Seems to lead in here. So let's just mothball now so my vision isn't ruined. because I'm not looking through my visor. Morph bombs! Take my bombs, please. Just leave me alone. I don't wish to be dragged away. No! Now these ones obviously don't carry you to the start, but what happens is, if you get grabbed by that last one, he can pick you up and bring you to one of the others, which picks you up and brings you to one of the others, which picks you up and brings you to the start. It's so annoying. But in here we have a dead end, of course we do, but we do get a missile expansion for that, bringing us to a total of 25 missiles. And I do want to get through the Magmore caverns for the most part, because it is a very short area, so if the episode's a bit longer than the others, that's why. Although I guess the first one was a bit longer, just because the research frigate took longer than I thought. Coming out here, visor is all ruined. Why? Oh, why? I've actually, when playing this in the daytime, and like the sunlight's very annoying, and like some of my other family members would decide, no, the blinds have to stay open while I'm playing this. I actually cannot see when I come out of that area. So I'm just jumping around like crazy going, how do I get out of here? Why can't I get out of here? Until I eventually get out and the condensation disappears. Anyway though, moving on, we have some piston platforms, as I'm gonna call them. This one has flames shooting out of it when it goes down, which is pretty cool. Did I hit that puffer? Did I not take damage from hitting that puffer? Wow. Okay. Oh no, I was hoping we'd run into more of those creatures. But if we scan these turrets, these are actually just the same ones from the research frigate. And almost one missile takes care of them, so let's use almost one missile and a bit more to take care of them. Blowing up these crates to get our missiles back. What? Oh, that's a third one. There's a third one, guys. Be alert. There is a third missile launcher thingamabob. Anyway, though, heading over. Did I go? Wow, that guy went so high just so I could get under him. Thanks, semi-sentient puffer thing. Die, turrets. You will not take me alive today. Using our missiles for something decent. I do want to take care of that puffer, though. He's in an annoying spot. Just run through the gas so we can take it. Usually I have an extra energy tank, but because I usually go back that way, but not this time. Scanning a few of these though, we have some phazon crystal mining that used to happen here, but just not effective. And I think this goes, yes, so this is a geothermal power plant, and it is very safe and quite useful, and seems they should probably disconnect what they're currently using in the energy command, the central dynamo, as that thing fluctuates a bit. Anyway, heading on here, we're almost done, guys, don't worry. We're almost done. I won't drag this on for too much longer, in case you hate hearing my voice. Oh, okay, this room. This room brings me to why I prefer playing on the Metroid Prime trilogy. It brings up another reason. However, it also brings up a reason that makes it kind of broken on the Wii. Casually, at least. Sorry, speedrunners. So, these blocks here. If I hit them once with a bomb, they become dented. If I hit them twice, they blow up. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because we have the spring ball in the Wii version. However, we don't have that in the GameCube, or even though I'm not playing on the GameCube. So, if I wanted to do a jump, I'd have to use my bomb. Now, up here, there is actually an energy tank. Now, in order to get this energy tank in the GameCube version, I'd have to place a bomb. Let me do that again, I'll just blow that up so we can respawn. Please respawn quickly. Actually, this is a good spot, and don't move my right hand this time. So we'd have to place a bomb, and then place another bomb just before that blows up, and do a double jump a bit like, what, crap. I can't get out of here. There we go. Come on. Get me out of here! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Crap! I didn't save in that save point. So much for demonstration. I'll meet you guys back there, because that was pretty much the whole episode you'd have to sit through again. Okay, so, while I'm making my way back from that terrible death, I can actually scan this guy properly. This is the burrower. It digs around under the ground. You can't shoot it while it's in the ground. You can when it pops up, although it's usually a lot harder than that. However, it takes a bit of time to dig itself back into the ground. Anyway, back to that dreadful room. Okay, I'm back here. And this time I'm gonna play it safe and not go playing in the lava, especially because I've been doing a bit of that on my way here anyway and I'm low on health. Maybe that extra energy tank from the Chozo ruins might have helped. Oh well, so what I was trying to show off, in order to make this jump that you see here, on the GameCube version, you'd have to time your bombs so that you can double jump, like that, just like that. These boxes here make that incredibly tough, as you can see with my mishaps over here. However, the Wii version kind of breaks that, because I'm gonna place my bombs higher. I can just springboard up, place a bomb, and then jump up when I feel like it's going to explode. Makes getting this energy tank really easy. It gives me that delicious full restore of health. Oh, thank you. I needed that. And with that, also, I completely neglected to look over the fact that over back in this giant room with the turrets, there are two other doors. One of which we can't access, the other of which there's no point going down. And unlike a lot of the other routes in this world, it isn't a dead end, which is kind of surprising, all things considering. So I definitely don't want to go down there, otherwise we're gonna be going around in circles for a long time. But this next elevator leads us to the Phendrana Drifts. So I will leave you guys with me traveling to the next place. See you guys next time when we explore the Phendrana Drifts. Bye bye everybody.